this attention fast if you don't want your trading bill at the same. Because most traders lose because they enter too early or too late. But if you master this one indicator, your time you entry like a pro. The indicator is MACD and it's your secret weapon for catching big moves before anything happen. Before you apply indicator on the um trading field, you have to come on this indicator spaces and type MACD. Once you type MACD, click on moving average convergent divergence. It's only showing at the bottom of your trading like this. So we have three things in here. We have historical. This is what we call historical. We have signal. This is signal line. This is signal line below here. This is MACD line. MACD line is blue line, while the signal line is orange line. For if from your home, you can see MACD line at any other color and see the signal. But how will you know the MACD line and then the signal line? Wherever you see this historical, the historic, let me put it. This one, this is what is called histogram. Whenever you see it green like this, the MACD line always be at the top at that point. But whenever you see the histogram at red like this, make the MACD line always at the below of the signal line. So that is how to know it. But here is how it works. Firstly, when the MACD lines crosses above the signal line, that is a bullish momentum. So many buyers are taking control, like these places. So you see these places, first look at these places, it cross each other. And then what happen when it's crossed each other? The MACD line be at the top. So at that moment, there is bullish in the markets. But whenever it crosses again and then the MACD line is below the signal line, that means there will be bearish in the market. That's the first importance of the MACD line. So let me give you the power and then the signal. The power of this MACD line is the combining the MACD line with what we call support and resistance line. I know majority of you know support and resistance line, but if you don't, you have to go and watch the power of support and resistance line on our YouTube at Latif Studies. So for you to watch the full video of this MACD line and then the support and resistance line, first you have to follow me at this point right now, and then you have to drop the road trade and start changing like this daily. You are always using, and then subscribe to our YouTube, which is Latif Solis. Now let's move how it work personally. First thing, if these two lines are too close to each other, that means the volatilities of the market or of the coin at that point is low. This is all USDT under the Binance. You see at this point the markets, all this the signal line and then the MACD line is close to each other. Whenever it's close to each other, that means the volatility of the market at that point is too slow. So that means the coin or the market is not favored at that moment. The market is just going small, 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 small. But when you see this line that is far apart, it's like this place, most of the time you can see the MACD line here, signal line at the bottom. That means whenever you see at the far apart, that means the volatility of the market is high at that point. If it is bullish, it will go up massively. And if it is bearish, it will come down massively. That is the first importance of the MACD line. The second one is that when these MACD lines are crossing each other, it means that the movement of the market is about to change the direction. First, look at these points, and then look at these points. You see, when this is the bearish, this is the bullish. When coin is already bearish at this point, it's bearish. But when it reaches to this place, it's close to it. Whenever you see that the MACD lines is about to cross each other, that means there will be bearish in the market at that moment, or bullish. At this point, this is the bearish, but when it's crushed, it's turned to bullish back. Come and look at this place again. When it's done, it comes to the bearish. Look at this place. When it's turned to each other, it's become the bullish. So just master this, that whenever you see the MACD line crossing each other, there will be change in the market. The last one I will give you guys is if the MACD line is above the signal line, there will be rise in profit. But if it is below the signal, there will be drop in profit. Let's use the live trading example, which is Sol USDT. At this point, Sol is trading at 152 at this point. And then what we are seeing here is that Sol is still coming down massively at this moment, because the MACD line at this point had crushed each other on the bullish, which we are still going on the momentum, and there is no any availability that the MACD line is crushing in order to change the market back to the bullish. So this is the best example and then the best strategy for using the MACD line. And then how will you combine it with support and then the resistance line? You have to draw your support line and then you have to draw your resistance line with historical line. Firstly, you draw it here and then you draw down here too. I think there is, you draw it upward here, you see, and then you can even draw it downward too. You draw the resistance and then you draw the support too. So you have to wait. It's either if it cross down this, let's say this support massively, you can even go on bearish at that moment. You can short your trade. But if it rejects, but at this point it's already crossing, it's already coming down. So that means the market line with the strategy of support and resistance line will give us the accurate signal and then the accurate winning trade. So that's the benefit and that's the use. So my name is Latif. So this, if this one open your eyes little, please follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you all. More blessings to you.